Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. Now in today's video we are taking a look at another exotic weapon, and this time it's all about hand cannons. This right here is the last word. Now, just before I get into the video itself and actually start showing you the details, I want to give a massive shout out to my friend Turkey Paste, as this is actually his gun. We were doing the raid together the other day and he got this from a chest. Massively jealous, but he was kind enough to put this footage together for me just so I can kind of bring you guys this weapon so you can see it in action. So make sure you go over to check out his channel. He does a load of cool upload clips on Xbox One, so go over to your Xbox One, search for Turkey Paste and check out his channel and check out his clips. I'll also put a link to his gamer tag in the description box down below, so make sure you go and check him out. But let's move over to this weapon. So this is the last word. This is a flipping awesome looking hand cannon, and let me just start by saying, kind of just before we sort of get started, I've never been a massive fan of hand cannons. Like, I've tried them a fair few times. I've never really sort of been a massive fan of the recoil. I mean, I know they're really good in PvP if you kind of get used to them, but I've just never really, they never sort of like clicked with me. So this, however, has been the first time that I've ever seen a hand cannon and thought, holy crap, I need to start using these. I want this gun. This is so awesome. You're going to see it in action in just a minute, but firstly I want to talk about the perks. So this, as you can kind of see it here, it's got this really sort of like kind of Western looking revolver kind of look to it. It's got this gold bit on the top, black at the bottom with a load of sort of gold motifs and engravings on. Looks really, really awesome. I think it's probably my favourite looking hand cannon. I mean, I know the Thorn looks really cool with the spikes and whatnot, but I think this just looks so damn awesome. So, couple of really cool perks about this. I mean, I'll flash through kind of all the different perks so you can kind of just sort of see what's on offer with this weapon, but the kind of two main things you want to sort of call out. First one being fan fire, which allows this weapon to be fired really, really quickly and continuously. And you'll see this again in action in just a second, but this you can fire ridiculously fast. So, you know, both in PvP and PvE, this will destroy people. I mean, hand cannons generally, you know, a good few shots will take your opponent down, but given the rate of fire on this, you will be burning through people. This also has bonus accuracy while firing from the hip, and this will come in handy when you actually jump over to the perk associated with this weapon, which is also called the last word, which gives you even more bonus damage and stability and extra precision damage when firing from the hip. So it's all about using the speed of this weapon and the precision to fire from the hip and just deal a load of damage. So this is not an aim down sights weapon. I mean, sure, you can use it that way, but this is all about pop around the corner and just spray those bullets and you will wipe through your enemy. Then if I jump back a little bit, you've obviously got the usual kind of like upgrades, so, you know, things like soft ballistics, less recoil, penalty to impact, you know, smart drill control, aggressive ballistics, all those different things like that. I'm not going to kind of go over those ones too much because they are kind of sort of, you know, slightly more generic, and obviously your general upgrades to damage and things that allow you to kind of switch your weapon faster, all those kind of good stuff, but I'll obviously kind of just scan over it quickly over here for those of you that actually want to see it. But let's actually jump into seeing this weapon in action. So this is what you need to see. So firstly, obviously the first thing that's going to kind of like come to you is that this weapon just looks awesome. You can really see kind of that gold on the top, but I like how when you actually see it in game and not in the sort of like menu picture, it looks a lot more kind of like, you know, it looks like a lot darker black, you know, dark sort of black and gold. So it's got that whole sort of like almost black and yellow look to it, which is really kind of cool. But when you actually look at the way it's fired, like, you know, if I run over here and jump towards some enemies, we're out in the open world in PvE for a second, but I will switch to a clip afterwards where you can see this in PvP as well. But just look at this. This is the speed of this gun. So not only does he fire it fast, but he also does that really cool sort of, you know, cowboy kind of Western thing where he sort of like cocks the pistol every single time he fires the bullet. So he does that in a really sort of like cool looking way. And what you also notice is if you kind of draw the weapon or you switch weapons, when he brings it out, he does a really cool sort of like pistol spin as well. So this is just like such a such a crazy cowboy weapon. But yeah, so that is kind of largely it. I mean, this is, as I said, it's an exotic hand cannon that Turkey Paste got in the Vault of Glass. Now, obviously, being a weapon that you don't have to get through an exotic bounty, there is a chance that, say, Zur may well sell it in over the coming weeks. So hopefully if he does, then I'll definitely be picking this up. But otherwise, I guess you just have to kind of get this either through, you know, I mean, for example, another friend of mine, Archangel Sean, he got this in the Nightfall last week when we were doing that together. So you can get this in a variety of different places, obviously kind of just sort of random drops. And I imagine you can probably get it in Crucible as well. But either way, this is the last word. So I'm going to leave you with a few sort of gameplay clips that Turkey Paste gave me. This is a mixture of kind of PvE and PvP, so you can kind of just sort of see it in action. But hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of this, and as always, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, show your support, it does really help me out, and obviously don't forget to subscribe for daily gaming videos. Also drop a comment down below and let me know A, if you've already got this gun, and B, if so, how are you finding it? And also, kind of just want to sort of find out the spread of different people. Who out there is a hand cannon user, or are you? If not, then what weapon do you use as your primary? Either way, let me know. It'd be really cool to kind of just sort of see what you guys are using. And also, as I said before, make sure you go and check out Turkey Paste's channel, and make sure you go and check out all of his clips as well. I will leave a link to his gamer tag in the description box down below, so make sure you go and check him out, hit him up with a follow, all that good stuff. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of this. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.